The heart of South Africa's Karoo region, a small town called Philipstown has been making waves with its unique tradition of handmade wire cars. Now, the Philipstown Wire Grand Prix, it's a documentary film that showcases this tradition, and it's launched globally on Prime Video, sparking a wave of interest and support for this resilient community, where the film really just tells the story of a group of young racers who build intricate cars from scrap wire, bottle caps, soft drink cans, and then they compete in the annual Philipstown WireCar Grand Prix. Perhaps to tell us a little bit more, we're going to be joined by the Foundation's Vice Chair, Alistair, Chairperson of the Philipstown WireCar Foundation and co-founder of the original race, Fourie. Alistair and Kay, very good morning, and thank you for your time with us here on the SABC.
Thank you for being here.
Well, let's look at the impact this is going to have. Alistair, let me start with you, just envisioning this, the Philipstown WireCar Grand Prix, the initiative, scaling its impact beyond the town. Talk to us about what this role is going to now do for the town, how it's going to obviously extend into the global atmosphere and the power of partnerships.
Well, I mean, it's such a remarkable little race. I mean, the first time I heard about it, my reaction, as much like everyone's, was just, wow,
what?
We have that race in this country. And it kind of struck us that it needed to go global. More people needed to see it. And more people needed to not only be aware of it, but actually get involved, buy a wire car, buy merchandise, support the community. And so we've made this documentary, which we think is a great capturing of the race and the 8 kids that participate in it. And we took it a little bit further. We threw in some CGI wizardry and magic to really bring it to life. And I think we've got something beautiful to share with the world.
Well, Alistair, thank you for educating the world about this. I mean, Kay, I want to then just bring you to the conversation on the back of what Alistair's echoed. What would have sparked, the idea for you to have founded the original WireCar race? And how does it feel to just see this evolve, into a global movement now? It's also on record through this documentary.
Well, actually, we followed the children. We were trying to figure out a way to address the socio-economic problems in Philipstown, and then a kid ran past in the street with his wire car, making this beautiful wire car sound, and we were absolutely clueless about how to do this thing, and then we decided follow the kids and see what happened.
Wow. I mean, from there on to this wire car, it's become symbolic, right? It's a symbol for transformation for the community. And Alistair, I wonder if you can perhaps explain or elaborate a little more on the significance of the symbolism behind all of this, how it also just reflects the Foundation's mission at large, the long-term vision.
Well, you're right. Wire is sort of a metaphor for what we hope to achieve as a foundation. Wire is found on every street across the country. It's discarded. It's sometimes rusted. It's all different types of wire, from copper to steel. And if you pick it up and you bend it and you shape it and you put some care into it, it can be turned into something beautiful. So it has become the metaphor. It's physically demonstrated through the wire cars and the imagination that wire car builders put into the cars. And these are not just toys; they're works of art in many respects. It takes days of love and attention to nurture these things. So the foundation took its guidance and its cue from the wire cars themselves. We want to exist on behalf of the children of Philipstown. We want to channel whatever funds and proceeds we can raise through the film. And there's a game as well, by the way, which is as wonderfly epic and entertaining as the film. And we will channel that into initiatives on the ground. There's a long list that the community has talked to us about that needs our involvement in, and we will essentially help create a wire car culture, make Philipstown the epicenter of that culture, and then use the funds we raise for the kids and the community and wherever we need it on the ground.
Okay, Kay, do you want to get in there? Perhaps also speak to the e-learning hub or the community hub as well. There's the centre that could come as a result, some of the other ways that the community will then benefit through this, how it can also perhaps serve as a baton handing moment where we can take up and continue with community-driven projects well beyond the town, into our country and the world at large?
Well, we bought a little building in town, and it's being renovated at the moment.
Okay.
The whole idea for it is to become a home from home for the kids of the town, a safe space where you can learn, where you can play. Well, learning and playing is actually one, and what we've got in line is e-learning, design. You see, the race comprises of the WireCar Grand Prix, but also we have quite a couple. This year there were 17 dance items. There is a Miss Draadkar pageant. So aspects of this whole event trickle down into the whole year. They practice for the dancers, they design their own outfits, and they make it themselves. And there are adults who tutor them, facilitate the process. Yeah.
Well, Fourie, Alistair King, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Philipstown's unique WireCar tradition, it's now being documented. Thank you for your time and for assisting those, of course, inspiring the rest of South Africa to also do the same. We're going to leave that conversation there.